In today's video, we will be taking you to a couple of spots in Yuksom Valley and the sacred Khecheopalri Lake. Yuksom is a historical town in the Gazing subdivision of West Sikkim, surrounded by beautiful mountain ranges. It is located at the top of the Kanchenjunga National Park and is really popular among the trekkers, with Yuksom being the starting point for treks to Goechala. In the Yuksom Valley, we first visited the Yangthang Rimpoche Memorial Chorten. The surrounding here was very pleasant with the occasional gusts of wind flowing through the Buddhist prayer flags. We spent quite a lot of time here walking through the calm neighbourhood. The tranquility of the place will make you long to stay here for much longer. We here seem to have taken the wrong path that led us to the rear side of the Chorten, and as we were running out of time, we had to drop the plan to go around and visit the Chorten. We surely had a pretty nice view of the Chorten from here too, and the colourful prayer flags looked amazing in the backdrop of the mountains. A small walk away from the Chorten is the Kathok Lake. It is a charming little lake that is considered to be the soul lake of Lama Kathok Kuntu Zangpo, one who pioneered Buddhism to this part of the land. With only a few people around, you could really connect to the nature here in solitude. The water of this serene lake is filled with beautiful red fishes that comes really close to the surface once you start feeding them. The prayer flags standing on the rocky shores of the lake give a fine contrast to the lush green trees around this place. The reflections of the prayer flags in the clear water of the lake lends this place an enchanting look. The Khecheopalri Lake is another lake in the northwest of Pelling, which is much more popular among the tourists. The lake is some distance away from the road and needs to be reached on foot, walking along a stone paved path that has a dense cover of trees all along. At the time we visited, some sort of ritual was taking place at the lake, and so we could spot a large number of locals there. The lake has a footbridge approach which is decorated with prayer wheels on both sides. The bridge then opens up to a small platform which gives a view of the beautiful lake. In one corner of the lake, by the side of the platform, we could find many locals offering prayers. The lake water is rich with fishes, and the visitors enjoying feeding them is always a sight to cherish.
वो पीछे से खींचने पड़ रहा है पीछे आ नहीं रहे हैं तब हो गया है
The lake is estimated to be around for about 3500 years and is considered to be a wish fulfilling lake. There is a common belief that, in spite of being surrounded by trees, no leaf has ever been seen on the surface of the water, as the birds always seem to swoop down and keep the lake clear of leaves. The place is beautifully decorated with colorful Tibetan prayer flags. We could also find wishing stones all around the place. It is a form of belief where stones are stacked on one another as a gesture for wishing good fortunes, with each stone in the stack representing a particular wish or a particular family member of the worshipper. We then headed to an uphill trail for a better view of the lake from above. The trek was quite an hectic one, and we almost gave up at one point. When we finally made it to the top, the view was great from there. We could view the lake in its entirety, nestled among the greenery all around. We got some rest, rehydrated, had a cup of tea, and then headed back down.